Wow, it has just been such an incredibly emotional weekend across our country, and no doubt for many people watching right now as well.
Yeah, after a weekend full of protests, chaos, and pain that so many people are experiencing across the country and in the world, we wanted to start the show a little differently today and show you some really powerful pictures that were captured over the past few days. Peaceful protests in some places turning into violent protests, looting, so many raw emotions following the death of George Floyd in Minneapolis. The news coverage was difficult to watch, but so important not to turn away. I mean, Jeremy, I'm here in Wisconsin. I can just go away from social media, turn off the TV, but I realize that that's not the good thing to do right now, and I'm trying to become a better ally. I think this is eye-opening for so many people, especially people that have white privilege.
Yeah, it definitely is a moment where it makes you kind of call into question everything. And you're right, like as a person that will never fully understand exactly what people of color and Black people go through in the United States, it's important to figure out how to support, how to be an ally. But also, watching the news, watching my Twitter feed was so overwhelming at times. I had to then find, and I saw a few celebrities like Kristen Bell kept posting more positive moments where you saw police kind of embracing protesters and protesters going up and actually having conversations with police and law enforcement officials. Things like that are the gleams of hope that I really cling to at moments like this. And then it goes to the point of being a dad. Like, how do you talk to your family about this? How do you create an environment at home that is free of hate, that addresses these issues? And how do I raise my little girls to be aware of the pain that other people are going through? And it reminds me of when I did a dad talk last year with Nick Cannon, talking about the racial differences that our kids experience. And he said that he teaches his little girls, his kids, and that I will teach my little girls to embrace differences. Differences are good. They're not bad. They do exist. They are real and they're good. And that's just a distinction that I'm trying to kind of remember now as I'm a dad. But anyway, we continue this weekend talking about Nick Cannon. He was one of many public figures who shared their support and even took part in the George Floyd protests across the country. For Nick Cannon, it was important that he go to Minneapolis, where Floyd died. He explained in an essay for Variety that he, quote, needed to be right there on 38th Street in Chicago, where George Floyd's life was tragically stolen from him. Cannon adds, quote, I needed to see the people in that community, how much love they had for their community and their people, and how much pain this has caused. In his essay, Cannon says that he did not want to be another celebrity tweeting or reposting a picture. He wanted to be, quote, authentic and educated and informed.
John Cusack also attended protests, sharing his experiences on social media, including a jarring experience he had in Chicago. He wrote, cops didn't like me filming the burning car, so they came at me with batons, hitting my bike. So let's take a quick look at the video he posted.
Get out of here! All right. Get out of here! All right, I'm going. Get out of here! Let's go!
Cusack later clarified the situation in a comment, writing, quote, they didn't assault me. Keep it in perspective, and I should not be the headline or the story. He went on to add, important thing is the anger and pain out there. I'm of no importance. I was just a witness to what was happening in Chicago.